guys, welcome to today's video. So, this time we're going to be taking a look at Ursine Ritual with Warriors. I know we already done a video on this last season, but there's a few things I've changed about this deck, and honestly, I feel like this might be the strongest deck in the game right now. It's good for several reasons. You stay low, which means that any sort of toll removal that the opponent might have won't find any value. You have extremely good thinning. You have your Blood Eagle, you have your Ceres, you have your Varbjorn, you have your Raiding Fleet. You have so many cards that thins. So usually by the end of the game, you only have a few cards left in your deck. This does not only mean that you have a high level of consistency, it also means that if you're going up against something like Colgrim, then even if you can't answer the Colgrim, it will only play for like 3 or 4 points a turn, or maybe even less than that. So good reasons to play this deck. It feels super smooth, got a ton of points. So let me just briefly talk about a few of the changes we made to the deck compared to last season before we jump into the gameplay. So, first of all, we took out the totem. And instead of the totem, we now have a Grimace, and we have a Jenge, and we have a War of Clans. Now, Grimace and War of Clans, you could already run them before. But the thing is that Grimace wasn't really that necessary before, but now Grimace is actually very nice. The reason being that today there's a lot of Colgrim going around, and Grimace is just nice for that, right? They run Defender, or for Nova, like you just have two good targets for it. Very, very good card in that matchup. But you also have other matchups, such as Kelly, whereas being able to Grimace the Defender actually makes a massive difference. And then we have a card like Jenge. Jenge got a buff, so Jenge is now 7 for 6 with a lock attached to it. There's obviously the Bloodthirst requirement, and you can't tutor it because it's not a warrior, but quite often this card is just playing for really good value. And since we're not running Totem anymore, we do kind of want to have some proactive plays. And if we don't have any other proactive plays, sometimes you can just drop Jenge as a 7 for 6 to start the bleed if that's what you need. And then War of Clans. You have so many very good 4Ps. You can use it on like an Ancrate Warrior or Brockva Hunter or Marauder, like several very good targets. And it's just +2 on one of these cards, and like they're all just great. Like it essentially means that this you could play if you play War of Clans on this, it's 5 points removal, and it's 8 points of value in total, right? For 6 provision, that's awesome. But you could also use it on something like a Brockva Hunter. Means it's 7 on deploy, but it just gets an engine started, right? Which is very powerful because it helps you set up Bloodthirst for Jenge, or set up Gutting Slash, or something like that. But the real MVP of this deck is actually the Blue Boy. The Blue Boy is so good in combination with Blood Eagle. And you also see that in a few of the games I'm going to show today, because let's say the opponent is playing Kelly, and they're opening with Siri Dash plus Crystal Skull, for instance. If you then go Blood Eagle into Blue Boy, and use 4 leader charges on it, then you will actually deal 10 total damage, which will kill the Ceres. Then will kill the Siri, which completely changes the matchup. So, Blue Boy being able to control the opponent's board, forcing them to not start with engines, is very, very powerful. And it's one of the main reasons why this deck is super, super strong. So, let's jump into some gameplay. I hope you guys will enjoy.
However, it seems like everybody's net decking the Turk V version.
Yeah, everyone's playing Turk, right? So, like in my experience, it doesn't really matter too much if you win round 1 or not. Like, it has very little impact. There's no Himdall or anything. Like, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
just draw your cards, right?
Sort of. Like, there is an advantage to going second in round 3, right? Like, if you have, like, the removal cards, then you can potentially make it awkward for them, but it's not, like, super impactful, because you don't really want those removal cards.
Yeah.
That seems okay.
We haven't that, alright. Okay, now we do. No, man, I should model this one, but... it's fine. It's fine.
Like, what are we running the Warrior over? Because I am only running...
this one?
In Marauder. No, I'm running the Marauder.
This
I'm
one?
not running the Warrior.
Yeah. Right, we just got 1 Gutting Slash, so I just want to got a single Gutting Slash. I think we just drop a few cards here, right, and probably just pass. No?
Yeah, it seems okay.
Yeah, I think... I don't know, if we get a chance to potentially win an even, we can consider going for it, but I think if he doesn't buff it now with Crystal Skull, we can potentially log it, and then we can consider if we can try to win an even.
Not a mirror?
No, it's probably still pretty close to being a mirror, though, right?
Probably.
So let's just go for this.
Funny how the like Skellige's boat package changes like every couple of seasons, right?
Yeah,
Like,
true. Like it used to be with the protectors, right? And now it's back to the. Wait, what
yeah,
the
like
fuck?
he doesn't even know how to play his own tech card.
Oh, that's funny. I guess we just do this and just dies next turn.
Yeah, sure. Is this Maya? Doesn't he run that? I heard he ran that.
Okay. So I mean that was a pretty early pass. Like, just take like a Blood Eagle here, or just take it with
Yeah,
Jenga.
sure. No, Jenki's good, right? Because he has another boat.
Okay, so we just develop a Hunter maybe.
Yeah, it does good.
The only issue is like we're also losing VAP, right? Which actually is worth quite a few points. But let's see. Like I think sometimes you can bleed in this matchup, but like not sure. Like we could just like drop a raid and maybe go like raiding fleet and see how he responds to that.
Yeah, sounds okay. Like Raiden Fleet's nice to kind of get out as well. Like, I mean, it depends on how many like gold cards we miss, I suppose.
I think if we could draw a ship here, it would be perfect just to drop a naked ship. If he doesn't answer, we just go raiding fleet, and then he's actually under some pressure.
Sure.
Maybe kick one of these. Maybe do we kick Bear Witcher here? Okay, that's perfect. Now we can just drop the ship here. I mean, like he probably won't answer it unless he's running stunning blow or something like that. Then he just doesn't really have a good way to just go for that. Huh.
You just go Raider, right?
Yeah, I agree. So
sack your cards.
Sack my cards. Yep, I agree. He might go Blood Eagle here on it. I feel like this is a sort of hand we could consider trying to tour with. Like it's very strong. Like if he has a few bad cards, it could backfire. Like, don't we just go for the raiding fleet here?
I don't hate it.
I'm tempted. Like I'm really tempted. Might be a misplay, but like how does he even answer this? Like you'd have to go Skjortel and then Blood Eagle or something like that. Okay.
That's how he answers it.
Never mind.
Now you just jam your Ceres, right? We're committed now.
Yeah. How to play the Mirror 101. Be like, probably doesn't make sense to bleed, but let's just try it out. No, okay, fuck it, 2-0. My thing is that if he goes for like raiding feed himself now, we just log it. Still trade down, I suppose, but not that much.
Could also pass. He's forced to play Ceres here if he wants to do it in one, and then it's like.
Yeah. I think I like the smoke line more, to be honest. Like we also have the radar ping we haven't used yet. And like if he has a bad hand, we could kind of punish that quite hard, I think.
I mean, if you pass there and he doesn't have access to Ceres, he's basically fucked.
True, I guess the Blood Eagle wasn't online. Yeah. Don't we just go?
Don't you just Blood Eagle this? You got a Raider ping.
Yeah,
Blood
but
Eagle.
into what though, right? Like I don't really.
Another Raider.
Maybe another
Then
one
you
of maybe a Brockvar Hunter then.
If you take Raider, you got 5 points of damage next turn. I don't know what you'd want to kill at 5.
But I mean, we want to kill this one, right?
Yeah. But you have a Bear Witcher next turn, so you have
Yeah.
another Raider plus a Bear Witcher ping. Not sure if there's any reason for 5 damage.
I just feel like
Probably
the
not.
Raider's better next round, right? So it's kind of
Sure.
like.
Okay.
But it's also my second body. Like, I could miss my blue bar if I do it.
Could also just go Kadusha. Like,
Yeah, I think this just feels like a little bit safer, right? But I don't know. We could still go for the Blood Eagle next if we want to. Maybe we could go for like just go for the blue bar next even if we feel like it. But then we're like really
could also just pass here.
considering all the options.
I think Turgvi and Harold are out of the question.
I mean, we don't want to play Turk before he plays his own Turk, or like at least a 6, right?
Also, yeah, we kind of yeah. Oh,
Okay.
he must have Ceres in hand. He's playing.
Yeah, but that's actually a little bit annoying, right? I guess these are the same. But this one should just be better for him to take, though.
So if we pass now, does any card other than Ceres do it?
But like, if it takes Ceres, we haven't really achieved much by this, right? Like, it's...
We haven't not achieved anything, right? Like we've made the last range shorter, and he has to go first.
And yeah, he takes it with Turk as well, right?
Is that better or worse for us?
Ceres is better than Turk, right?
Kind of, yeah.
I think we just go... I mean, we could just go Herald here, right? Like, just Herald.
You are committed to this 2-0, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, we need to recover our MMR quickly, right?
Sure. It's not the line I would take, but
Yeah. This is good. Just do this.
this is good chat. Famous words from Saber. We'll see how this pans out.
Yeah, I mean,
This
we are
is-
for like 23 points, right? Easy to.
I guess not like he has 2 cards and hasn't played any good ones yet.
No. This is not great, though. I guess we just take the Skjortel then, and then we just draw the blue by next round.
Yep.
So maybe we won't go for 2 then. It's fine. Then we
Yeah,
might
if he flips his totem, you can always
just take this one as well, right?
take the totem.
Because we might very well pass next if it doesn't give us
Okay.
a target.
I suppose.
I just got resilience, right? So we're not actually losing value from that.
Didn't expect him to have that card.
So, okay. Right now, so how does he do the points here?
He's gaining 1,
Yeah.
so he needs 10. So Turk.
Turk, but I'm also kind of scared of like Herald, right? Like if you just... I think I kind of fucked up. Like, because if he has Herald next round, we just lose, right?
It certainly doesn't look great for us if he has Herald next round.
What if you just play this?
No, you pass here.
Nah, right? Because
You
like...
pass. This is definitely a pass.
Nah, I think,
Never-
like, because if he doesn't have blue boy, he actually gets in trouble here, right? He might have to just
yeah,
go
but
fully...
if he like, it's just such an easy pass here.
No.
This is bad. This is really bad. No.
No. I have an idea.
Oh, Turkey almost plays for as many points as Harold next round,
Yeah.
and he has to play one of those 2 cards this turn. What? Oh no! Oh no! What is this?
It's probably a misplay, but let's see.
Oh no, chat! I'm not involved in this. I wasn't here. This was not me. I'm not here.
Look, he doesn't have his blue boy either, by the looks of it.
Yeah, but his is like
Just
so
2-0,
we played
right?
a 6-point Turk. Great, awesome.
Just 2-0. Look. He doesn't have a tuck. We win.
Yeah, and then he plays Harold, and then we lose.
No, Harold is not enough, right?
I don't know.
Oh my god, he
Like
fucked
that.
up. Fucking got him.
Yeah. Okay, so we win this one.
I mean,
because
even if he had right, like it would be a tie, right? It wouldn't be enough.
Oh, that was.
But as you said, you were not involved for this. I was.
That was
This-
such a troll line. Just because you won doesn't mean you played it. Okay, we actually cue a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup.
Yeah, I mean that's literally GIF's only good matchup, right? Is SK.
I'm not quite sure about that.
I mean, non-devotion gift is worse against SK. Devotion gift is like super favored for devotion gift. That's the whole point.
I mean, Dunker's annoying here.
I mean, everything about devotion gift is annoying, but to be fair, most people play.
I mean, like-
non-devotion,
like-
and then like the Heatwave and Geralt are basically.
Oh, he didn't find Dunker though. I think we're good here. To be fair, this is I think we're good here because like his Eithner, like we can just go Warp Lance, boom, like kills most of it. Like in round 3,
Yeah, but we can't kill Pavko, we can't kill Boar, we can't kill
I mean-
Sage, we can't kill.
I mean, we have like a
Hamadryad.
Purify for
They all-
Defender,
They all
right?
come down at like they all come down at 6. We don't have 6 damage.
I mean, we just have a radar that's floating, right?
It's not good. It's a bad matchup because all their engines come at 6. But it's, I mean, we can play it. It's whatever.
I mean, I'm not going to forfeit if that's what you want me to do.
I mean, be efficient with your MMR gains and stuff, right? So maybe forfeiting is the line.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, if it's non-devotion, then they have a dead Geralt and a very bad heat wave, right? So
Yeah.
it makes the matchup a lot better.
Like, I think if we can, like, get, like, a leader charge Hammer right out here around 1, like, no Dunka.
Plus, I mean, people on ladder are kind of monkeys, right? But
Wait, why didn't he start with that?
okay, abort.
Do we just go, like, Gutting Slash and that? I think we do, right? It's not gonna do anything else anyway, so...
I'm just not sure what it really achieves, but sure.
Might just, like, make him buff it or, like, take a different line to protect it or something like that. Like, we don't really have another play anyway, right? This is what we want to play.
Yeah, I was just thinking like Mork, but that's kind of also a bit troll, right?
Yeah, I think Mork is troll. You're scared of
But
Eagle into blue, but that's fair, I guess. But yeah, maybe that's fair. But that's actually really nice, right? If you just open next round with Hamadride, we can just do that. Yeah, he's playing around the blue boy. That is very correct. And we are making fun of him.
it's, you know, it's probably Bart, to be honest, right? Like he's the only person playing Gift these days.
Yep. So I think we drop the Raider here. I mean, the ships are all of these cards are kind of bad next round. But I think we'd rather develop our graveyard, right?
Yeah, it also means that we, in theory, can kill Duncan next turn.
Which Squirtle?
Scored all or oh, you've cut the second getting slash.
Yeah.
I remember. Idiot.
So hopefully he misses. Yes, we'll have to use a Rebuke or something. Because Rebuke's actually really powerful.
I assume the reason you've cut the second getting slash is because your War of Clans actually is kind of hard to get online sometimes. Like you,
yes,
Blood Eagle.
I mean,
sometimes you just don't have a Blood Eagle target because you run so few warriors.
I think it's yeah. Are we ever doing this Yordle thing? I mean, honestly, I could kind of see it. Like, it's not going to kill anything anyway, right? So it's kind of like just a 9 carry.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Can we do the points afterwards? I mean,
I think if we take the long round, we just win. Like, we could even go Ceres. I don't mind that. I think long round, like... you don't seem to agree. But, like, we still have Blood Eagle into something.
I mean, the one leader charge is nice. Like, his leader charges are so good in this matchup because they play around any of our removal options.
Like, can't we just, like, drop this and then we take it with Morkvarg and we bleed with Ceres or something like that?
Could also just raid and fleet that.
But that's also Tharpia and Commitment. We haven't found War of Clans yet. I think I'll just, like, let him slow play here. Like, well, we will slow play and then... Pretty sure Morkvarg does the points here, right?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's +2 on your raid and fleet, right?
Yeah, I think we will always use it, but he will also play his Shaping Nature thing, right? Which will like this will actually reset completely.
Yeah, but it won't work. He won't play that on the Dryad, and then it's not actually plus any points, right? It's just
yeah for the Raiding Fleet though, right?
Yeah, it doesn't play for any more points on Vitality on anything else. It's only on a Hamadride that it plays for bonus points.
Well, I mean, you're still denying the Vitality, and you can't play it on any other target because then you just play a Caress on it, right?
Yeah,
So this plays for 15 is not enough, so we have to go Mork, right? Which I think is fine. Actually, didn't do the math.
It's enough by one.
Yeah. But yeah, all good.
But no, like if you deny Vitality on a Hamadride, it's like +1, right?
Yeah, but like, usually they have plenty of Vitality though, right? Like it's only if they don't have more Vitality. It's like a relevant argument, right?
Sorta.
But
he didn't want to buff that any bigger, right?
That's not great.
Sure, so fine. You just bleed with Ceres here, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Ceres,
and then we have Blue Boy. Like if it starts with an engineer, we just go for Blue Boy, right? It's very difficult for him to deal with.
Sure. It's kind of sad we don't have the Mork for his gourd at the end, but it's whatever.
Yeah, true. To be fair, I'm not even sure if like leading is correct. Kind of depends on the list he's running. Usually long range should be pretty good as well. Let's see, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like it's correct to bleed because, like, if he is the Pavko Boar Sage version, it's very hard to kill all of those things, right?
Yeah,
And
true.
he actually gets value on the long range from them.
And he can't open with them here, which is really nice because of Blue Boy.
First say is also powerful for us, right? Because, like you said, it's a bit more difficult for him to establish anything. Plus, I always like play Cyrus before round 3, just like freeze up your. Okay, so it's devotion.
Yeah. So don't we just go for like Dwarf Clans here?
Don't hate it.
Not the greatest target, but 9 engine here. Alternatively, we have to go for Blood Eagle. But into what? We don't really want any of that. So I think this
probably be a pew pew dude, right? If we did.
Yeah, but we just don't necessarily want to like use it on this sport state. I don't think. So we can go Kadoosh next.
Potentially.
I think we just want to try to control his board as much as possible, right? So the blue boy will actually play for value when it comes down. I guess this is sort of card you put in instead of Justice, right?
And this version generally doesn't run Pavko, so should be fine.
Yeah.
This will be Sage.
Yeah, I think if he goes for that, we just go Blood Eagle. Okay. Good pass on this as well, to be honest. Goes for double of these, okay. Means he gets his pass back. That's fine. I think we just go Kadoosh then.
Just thinking, would you have a blue boy here? But
I think Kadoosh is just better killing off one of these, right?
Yeah, it's probably.
And then just use Kadoosh. I use blue boy next round instead.
Yep. Don't hate it.
Because it's always awkward for him to like play onto
higher end blue boy, right?
Yeah. I think we try to see if we can get a pass. Yeah, if we can get it, awesome. Otherwise, we just play like our cards out and then see what happens. He's probably also running cat witches, right? It might actually be difficult. And Gistra, yeah. But he's no leader left, which is pretty nice.
It certainly makes killing things easier.
Yeah.
He's down 7, so he needs an 8 here. He's only getting +1 because I think he's not actually.
Okay, that's.
Doesn't have a rebuke, which is really painful for him.
Yeah. Don't we just go for like raiding? Like raiding fleet won't be that great next round.
I think raiding fleet's good here, right?
Yeah, we have to go front, but that seems fine. So the question is, like, do we want to
activate or not?
Yeah. I think playing for +3. We're already up by. Yeah, so I think it just makes sense actually, right? Just makes
sense. We're up by 4, right? So this puts us up by 7.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
And then a ping, so maybe 8 points. So he needs to do a 9, but he gets +2 on anything. Yeah, it's probably fine. He doesn't have any things that play for like 7, does he? Rebuke, but Rebuke doesn't actually play for 7 because we have no 5s. So
yeah, I think this makes sense.
There's no bronze special. Like obviously, Shaping Nature does it here, right? That's the easy card for him.
Yeah, and then we can go Grimace on that.
Probably just bust by 8. To be honest, at this point, he has no real need. No real need for the vitality.
We also have like a free eagle we should probably use, but we don't actually have. I mean, we could go eagle on this into Turkey actually. Maybe that's not too bad, depending on whether or not we think we can actually get a card. Obviously. Maybe Warrior first.
So there's an argument to go Turk first, right? Because it puts more tempo down.
So would it be enough? So it would play for. So does he have more Purify now? He might, but like just. I guess we could do it on this one then. I guess this is just one more point though.
Yeah.
I mean, if I play this first, then if he has like another caress, he always takes it, right?
I mean, not always, but
If you play caress on this, it's like 2 bleeding, he would always take the caress, right?
yeah, possibly. Unless he's playing around the Turk, which isn't insane.
Yeah. I think I'll try it.
But like, so aren't we ahead of Caress anyway? Like, wasn't it just like gives us a pass, and then how do we lose if he doesn't have card advantage?
Not sure. I mean, to be fair, the card advantage is probably not the most impactful thing here either, right?
Like, you just let him play that card.
Yeah,
then.
yeah, that's true. So we always take a Blood Eagle, though. The question is, do we want to take it for Turk or do you just want to take it for something else? So
I think you take Turk, right? Because like,
so it's 14 potentially, 15. Yeah, sure. But doesn't it? So.
So you need to. Does it get ahead of Shaping Nature?
Yeah, exactly.
So
15. So we're up by 11. Shaping Nature play. This should be enough, right?
Does it get ahead of 5 Shaping Nature?
I think I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go for it now. I'm also pretty sure that like any Gezra play.
I mean, Gezra's probably gets.
But I mean, if it goes Gezra here, I feel like that's kind of the thing we also want to try to bleed out. Like if we can get the Gezra out of him, then next round with like Harold Blue Boy, I feel like we're okay. And even if we don't, then the round is gonna be so short that we should be fine anyway.
Yeah, I think the thing you play was the misplay this game, right?
The what play?
This one? Guy who's in the back row right now.
But Gezra gets ahead anyway, right? Like his Gezra will always get ahead whenever he plays it.
Oh right, yeah, because it was online at last turn anyway.
Yeah.
True.
So, but I think this is okay. I don't mind this too much. This is not ahead anyway, right? So we just pass here. And trying to come in with a huge shows. Thanks a lot, trying it. Hope you had a nice stream. Welcome everyone.
He heard I was here, that's why he hosted you.
Obviously.
So
it's Harold. We don't actually care too much about drawing the blue boy because we would actually rather go Eagle into it. Okay, we found it anyway. I mean, this is fine. We just kick the Grimace probably. I mean, is it actually...
Could just kick the blue boy, honestly.
Really? I mean, I could see it, to be fair. Maybe that's nice. I think Radar instead of Grimace may be good, but Grimace should still find value if he has Shaping
which
Nature.
might also be better. I think it's like 50% of your cards are better than Grimace and 50%.
Yeah, I don't like giving him like another... I guess he only got Rundy Puke left anyway, which is Harold. I think I'll keep this.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I don't think...
Do we just start Grimace? Just to have like the...
Depends what he plays, right?
Oh yeah, we don't go first. No mind. This is like he's doing a pretty good job playing around it here, right? We need to high roll it, but let's hopefully we can do that. We always go for this, right?
Probably. Just thinking like could also go Harold, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, so we have. Come on. Fuck, that's really bad. But at the very least, we can then, because Shaping need to be purified, and then we lock, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, it would have been made a huge difference to actually kill that.
Yep.
So we just lock it then, right?
Yeah, it gets rid of its passive, right?
Yeah.
Like, it just completely shuts it down, I think, the lock.
I guess if he has Caress, actually this is trolling, right? If he has Caress, this is like... I guess we just purify because Caress, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, do.
Maybe it's fine.
Don't think it's trolling, it's like your only play here. Like, if he has Caress, then it's a bad card in hand at least.
So we just stack front row now, go Harold into Radar, right?
Sure. Because a Cat Witch, you want to stack front row.
Yeah. And then, like, this is obviously not playing for a lot of points, but... Sure if his score is going to be big enough. Oh!
Plays for 8.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Should
Played for as much as your other 2 cards that you could have drawn.
so we should beat God here. I think we just win.
Yep.
Sure that God isn't that big. Nice.
Hog.
That's actually pretty. That should be 2.5, right?
Should be. Carrying you to 2.5.
Yes.
My work here is done, guys.
Do we mold this?
Don't you mole Harold here?
But like, it's if he goes first here with dash plus Crystal Skull, then I wanna.
I mean, okay. It's a cheeky play.
Yeah. I think it's worth it, right? It's like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think this interaction just changes the game completely.
Yeah, he's kind of sad panda now, right?
Yeah. The question is like, what else would you like? Would you do in his shoes, right? But okay, I mean, this is good, obviously. We might even threaten to win uneven here. Not that that's necessarily the objective, but I mean, it's cool if it works. I guess we just go ship.
Yeah, I mean, he can't. Yeah, the good thing here is that his AA is not online, right? So A rush is probably something we can
Yeah, that's true.
look to. Like, if we can deny an A rush, then maybe we can win uneven, right? Like,
Yeah, that card will probably
That's-
get him out.
yeah,
But I mean, okay, we could probably still take the round at some point with Ceres if we need to, although it would cost us full leader, so yeah. I guess we just start working on that with this, maybe.
yeah, I mean, he can't really kill this, right? He doesn't have 2 damage, efficient 2 damage.
You know, he can play a bomb, right? He can play like a bomb and another selection and then just
I
ping
don't think
through.
anybody else is. Oh, I guess you mean D-bomb.
Yeah. I think most people are running like a few D-bumps. The question is, like, do we need to win the round after this?
I don't think we need to win the round, but at the same time, Kelly plays for a shit ton of points, so it's very
Yeah.
nice to.
That is
win the
annoying,
round.
right? But let's just drop this, maybe.
Oh, I know what we should run in this deck. We should put Hammond back in.
Yeah, I mean, that would actually be nice right now, but probably not really. Okay, I mean, I don't mind that too much, I don't think. We just drop this now?
Mhm.
Hopefully you'll kill both of these. Yeah, that's a rush.
I mean, to be fair, he has A rush on there.
Yeah, but that would give us more Morg reach as well, right? I guess, yeah, because that's... Okay, that's kind of bad, I guess.
Now you can lock it, though.
Lock what? This.
Oh, it's got Veil.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just go Raiding Fleet here.
Veil's kind of cheap, right?
It's pretty annoying. Maybe just go Raiding Fleet. Just want to thin as much as possible now, right? So we actually draw cards.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't want to throw Ceres away, so...
Yeah, Nithral's kind of cheap.
Yeah. But, like, they have both... They have 2 powerful engines, right? But if we, like, we get rid of... Like, I think we could honestly consider going for this next. That might just win us an even, right?
I don't think we're winning on even with a Nithral and no Urgon yet, but...
I mean...
So you just kill that with
Yeah.
War, right?
Can also log it. But we might as well kill it, I guess.
I guess you're never getting another. I guess he's never. Yeah, we always get lock on Beast. Maybe not. We won't get Bloodthirst.
Yeah, let's go for this. I like this.
I think I actually preferred the lock, but
Really?
whatever. Yeah, because like the lock is actually just completely dead later. This is actually just a powerful play later on, right?
The log is still a 7, but yeah. Let's see. If it goes Beast next, then this is nice, I guess.
Yeah, it does stop his Beast this round. That's true. That's an upside to it.
But yeah, that's about the only card, I suppose. Is Harold online, or is it completely dead? Okay.
I like this line. This was obviously the correct play.
Obviously. I mean, we might actually... I think if we go seriously, we win an even, right?
I mean, probably.
Unfortunately, we have to go for it, right? Because Harold is not really playable.
At the very least, we possibly get.
Wait,
Kelly out, right?
no, it's but like Kelly wouldn't be enough here. Like Kelly doesn't do the points, I don't think. such a shame we just don't have like a bad card we could drop here.
I mean, is it that bad playing Ceres here?
No, it works, but you have to go full lead as well, right? Just a bunch of points we don't have.
I mean, you could play a back row and then you
Actually, go for this, right? Go for this.
You could also just play a back row and then you can lead
I
the
think we want to thin, right?
Shield Maidens later.
I think we want to thin. But
okay.
But I mean, we can use this ping so we actually keep the leader value, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that too.
Unless we think that he might be able to get ahead. Like, so we're gaining 3 more points here, right? Beginning
8, 7.
Oh yeah, 7, yeah. So this should be easily be enough, right?
Yeah.
Not sure what, like, because you can't even play Jürgen here, right? So and he's
Yeah,
getting
he can, right? He has a ping on thing, so he can play Jürgen here. Oh no, he can't.
Last say, yeah.
Yes. I mean, he can play Jürgen.
Yeah, he can. All right, so we want an
I'm
even.
quite sure what it would achieve for him, but
No, me neither.
it'd probably speed the game up a little.
Do we have a dry pass here? Or do we need to find a way to blade?
And just open Gramist and
Like, Grimace is super key for defender, right?
what
Do we just mulligan good cards and just drop bad cards? And then, or do we just want to play good cards and be like, okay, if he drops... Maybe we kick
I'm
Bear.
not sure. Like, it's either start with Harold or Mulligan good card. Okay, we could start with that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Kind of don't want to mull good cards when we haven't got Blood Eagle.
I'm not sure about this. I feel like passing doesn't seem great, but... Let's try this. Like, if we dry pass and he goes Kelly, then could just end very badly. And that we should be able to kill with Harold, right?
Hopefully.
I mean, guaranteed. Obviously his Kelly catches up here, but this is okay, I think. You've lost the card, of course. Could actually use the leader charge there to stay ahead. Maybe that was probably worth it, but... Like, you got Phantom left now. That's the only engine. We got this versus Oswald. And I think these cards should just outvalue him, hopefully.
Yep, seems good. Remember when Kelly couldn't lose to SK? I remember.
Yeah, good old times. And we're not even running Tall Punish now, right? Like, what the hell happened?
I mean, leader changed, right? Like,
These straws, though. Ugh. I mean, at least everything now is just good, right?
True.
This is okay, I guess.
Bear Witcher, right?
Yeah, Kadoosh first, right? And then Bear Witcher, and then...
Sure.
And we could use the last leader charge here and there. Okay, let's... Do we ever want to... No, the Oswald should still be bigger, right? So we just play this one as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I might as well flip as well, I think.
Not like we're playing the Scorch, so it's fine.
Yeah. And he goes defender there. Oh. Double Grimace value. Then we go Turk next, probably on the defender. Hopefully more Gwent then.
Not sure. It's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, it's going to be close. This plays for what, 3 points? He has no leader chats. I think we beat more Aussie here.
He's up by 4 here, right? But we have 6, so we're up by 2.
I think that should be a win as well, I think.
Yeah. That is a win.
Yeah. Nice.
Indeed.
Alright.
Clap.
Yeah, easy clap. I mean, we're like, why are we beating Kelly like this? Like, that seems something. Oh, brother gems. Doesn't seem like it's supposed to happen, but I mean, it's really nice that we are like winning these games. To be honest, like.
Yeah. I mean, so basically the the blue boy thing's cute, right? Like that's
Yeah.
why this is probably better than.
And the only thing they can do is they can go for like another leader charge on it. But if they
Mhm.
do that, they also like it's another leader charge, and maybe they just go Morgvark on it. Maybe that's just fine. Like maybe that's just how you're supposed to play it.
Yeah. I mean, they could also go defender, right? They can
Also
stand
go defender.
but
Like
they have to draw it.
yeah, they have a few plays, but they're not like all. Like the thing is, if you go for these lines as well, then you don't have much protection for Kelly, that sort of stuff. So it can backfire.
For sure.
But yeah, like I think today on the stream we have won the last 3, 6, 9. So we played 9, 12, 13 games. We have tied one, lost one. So 11, 1, 1.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
And we're unbeaten with me, so
Yeah, I mean, clearly you're the difference here, right?
clearly.